This is the deity spotlight for Poseidon, the god of the seas. You can see here that I've already got Poseidon, and I have 10,000 devotion for him. So at this level, he heals 2 health every 7 seconds while in contact with water. He's immune to drowning as well. And his skills are dealing damage from a distance and putting some water at their feet to slow them down, which is real. And this can only be used if you have a fishing rod in your hand. The other ability is Drown, which creates a temporary flood of water. And this, you can see, is like a big ball of water that'll surround your enemy. And you also have an ultimate Waterfall, which is sort of like Drown except on many nearby enemies, and it stacks up, so it has the effect of sort of raising them up, so when it ends, they fall quite a distance. And I'll show you what I mean. Let me stop this rain. So, well, unfortunately, I'm not immune to fall damage like I was before. And you can see that dying also reduces your devotion. So, here I'm going to get into some water. And hopefully you can see my health is at 63. I stand in the water. And in a few seconds, see, it should start to regenerate, in addition to the natural regeneration from the server. Anyways, it's a bit tedious to watch, but you'll have to take my word that it works. So the next ability is Reel, and for this I need a fishing rod. And the smartest thing to do with this is just to bind it, or Reel bind. This is the best thing to do because it can only be used with fishing rods anyways. And let's say if I have an enemy here, I can use Reel on it from a distance, see, and it does quite a bit of damage. I believe that Reel might be one of the hardest hitting abilities. See, it does 11 damage right now, so that's quite a lot. And Drown, let me see. Drown, you don't necessarily have to use it on mob. You can use it to clear stuff on the ground, like you see all this tall grass. Right, Drown will create a huge bubble of water around you. And Drown also has an automatic clearing, as in after a certain number of seconds, 32 right here, it'll automatically turn back to air if it hasn't gone into the ground already. So there are a lot of creative uses for this that I'm sure many players will find out. And now I'm going to show you the ultimate, which is sort of a targeted Drown which hits a lot of nearby entities. So maybe these sheep are going to be my volunteers. You have to be somewhat close to them because of the range. It has a range of... Okay, so this one doesn't go by range, it goes by targets, so I can have up to 19 targets and it lasts for a little over a minute. And I'll just fly up so you can get a better view of what's going on. It's making these columns of water, basically, that if it's not a player, then they usually, like mobs and stuff, will just drown in them. But if it's a player, it's possible to go to the edge of it. However, okay, you can see here that all the sheep just died. If it's a player, you can reach the edge and get a breath of air, but it still immobilizes you pretty well. So that is the purpose of Waterfall, and this is Poseidon. Thanks for watching.